Are you going to send an invite for tabletop?
I most definitely am going to send an invite to tabletop. First things first. This is D8 Gaming or D8 Game Night. Wow, I
Deightnight.
screwed this up 8 times in a row already on the way over here.
We've been arguing if it's date night or D8 night.
It's date night.
It's date night. It's date night. Reason being, 2 of us are on a date, and the other 2 are not on a date. But it's a date night for everybody.
They could be dating. Like
The third and fourth wheel.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Let's play it up.
Exactly.
We don't know. We haven't asked the deep personal questions.
We won't reveal who's that third or fourth wheel.
Like a double couple? Like a quadruple?
It's up to you to find out who's dating who.
Exactly. I like it a lot. But yeah, we're a brand new kind of game. We just kind of put together a system, very custom, very homebrew, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So join us and learn along with us.
What if I don't have fun?
Well, if you don't have fun, I don't know what to do for you. We're just going to have to kick you out.
You're out.
But yeah, I probably don't want to show everybody this password. That would be a great idea, right?
Probably. Oh, you're cute.
I am very cute. That's right. Yeah, this is my face. This is what I look like. Some of my players don't even know what I look like, and this is what it is.
I did not until that moment.
I'm a little sweaty because I've been running ever since the day started. So,
when was that for you?
I got out of bed at 5:15 this morning, and drove to Iowa.
That's hellish.
Yep.
All right, let's start.
I'm ready. It's game time. First things first, let's have you guys pull up your character sheets. Because you guys get to add some points to your brand new character sheets.
What? Ian can do mine.
Schaefer sheet. I got yours.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean the process of.
You're all right.
Crap.
It's all good in the hood.
All of my social media.
So what you guys are going to end up having here? Who doesn't mind if I pull up their character sheet real quick, so that people in the world can see?
I don't mind.
Okay, I will pull up the Kraken's character sheet. So what we're going to be doing here, guys, let me pull it over so people can actually see what you're doing here, Nate.
Yep.
Which I definitely know exactly how to do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I totally forgot. That's okay. I'll figure it out while we talk.
Session 0.
Session 0. That's right. This is our warm-up session.
This is why we're here.
Nope. So you guys have these 2 different kind of blocks where you have your stats and you have your abilities. You guys, I'm going to give you guys 4 points to put in your stats wherever you want to, but automatically give your custom stat 1 point. So basically you're getting 5, and one of them I'm telling you got to put it somewhere. All right. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Perfect.
Where's your special one?
It should be the bottom right, which was capoeira.
Capoeira.
Of course it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get 1. Capoeira. Oh.
And yep, go ahead and put you guys' other 4 stats wherever you want. Whatever's going to fit your
Ooh.
character best, or if you want to go full chaos, go full chaos.
Huh.
Um,
4, huh?
Yep, yep. And for all of these thousands and thousands of viewers that we have right now, I'll kind of go over the stats that we have. You can kind of see them on screen now. We have charm, dexterity, which is like the ability to move around and jump and wiggle and all that. Intelligence, perception, which is typically not something that you have to put stats into. But it felt like it would be fun for this game. It's a little extra chaos. I like that. We've got wisdom, which is basically your ability to make what you have in your head become something that you can physically do and maneuver things with. Constitution, how tough and strong and like able to take hits and stuff like that. Or
Kraken.
or if you're a barbarian, it's your ability to drink everyone under the table. Intimidation is another stat, and then we have strength. And the very last stat is their very own custom stat that they got to pick whatever they wanted. So I guess once everyone kind of has their stats put together, we'll start with you, the Kraken. What is your custom stat?
My custom stat is gifts from the depths. He may call upon to maybe zip line or grappling hook onto tall buildings as he prowls for injustice.
I like it. I like it. Let's move over to Sheva. Sheva, what is your custom stat?
Capoeira. That
Capoeira.
would be my dance evasion.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. If you don't know what it is, go watch Bob's Burgers and find the Capoeira episode because that is awesome. I will plug Bob's Burgers all day.
Yeah,
That's fine.
not a sponsor.
We not affiliated. Yes, just
and,
fans.
and last but not least, huh?
Oh yeah. Dinner. My special stat is summon, where Romardo will reach into the darkness to summon, but he does not always know what.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat little random table of anything could happen. It's gonna be really fun.
Ooh.
And
Gee-
go ahead. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, I didn't fully scroll over on this sheet. I just saw the other part of my summoning table for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything.
You know what? Let's pull yours up so people can kind of understand what's going on there, huh? So this little section down here is what we're talking about when we talk about a summon table. So basically, when he wants to use that stat, he gets to then roll on this table. Actually, that's your ability. Your stat was just to summon tentacles, correct? That can attack and defend for you.
Oh yes, okay.
Okay, but we're gonna move on to abilities right now, anyways. So the ability section, you guys can all pick 3 abilities, just 3. But once again, I'm going to give you 1 freebie. So pick whatever makes sense for your character to be a total freebie, and then the rest of the 3 you can put wherever you want. So it's a little bit less, but you're not going to be using abilities as often as you will your stats. And then, so to explain what an ability is, think of it as you're playing a video game and it's like a level up point. You can put that ability into, using a grappling hook, using, long distance, guns, things like that. Things that aren't main abilities, but things you're going to use pretty often.
So we get 3.
You get 3 you can put wherever you want, and then 1 kind of goes into like your core ability. Like what's the thing you really want to use the most? And so one of Ian's abilities is this something from the dark, where then again he'll roll on this table. He'll roll a d10, and then whatever that lands on is what comes out of the darkness. So some examples. If he rolls a 3, he has an invisible large crab, which could be useful unless you guys are in tight quarters. And then after he rolls that, there's a chance that it just turns around and attacks him. It's not always going to be positive. So something to keep in mind when you're rolling these stats up, guys. And then they also have their sacks. Some of them could have backpacks. Some of them could have just regular sacks. And the other option was just pockets. So it's just kind of the amount of things that you can carry is all.
Or a utility belt.
Or utility belt of justice, because that exists as well.
I have my my abilities, totals. I have it done.
I like it. Does anyone else need more time?
I need another minute because I am being indecisive.
You bet. No, take your time.
And
This is
also
session
we're sharing
0.
So if we're putting points into it, do we just change total from 0 to 1 in the
Yes.
ability thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I did it. And watch me.
I know, like I saw it's. Oh, you just gave away the mystery of who's dating who.
Ah, nobody look.
Erase that from the record.
Lower your volume.
We'll fix that in editing. It's fine. It's
Exactly.
This is a scripted show. Everything we're saying has been written down.
It's true.
Yeah, that was a red herring. That was to throw people off.
By the end of the show, we're going to reveal me and Nate are actually married. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The other thing, while you guys are, while Ian, you're kind of finishing up that abilities, no pressure, take your time.
Nah, I got it.
Okay. You guys
It was
all
it was
have
4 total for that, right? 1 free one and 3 to disperse as we wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
As we level up, will we get more ability points?
You will get more ability points. You'll get more stat points. Depending on how things go, you might actually even get more abilities in general. So be ready. If you were to see a guy who shot a fireball out of his hand, and in game you decided to take a week and train with that guy, I'll give you something for that. I'm not going to waste your time if you're going to role play well or if you're going to strategize well. So, the other thing we have here is our armor points and our health points, which I explained to the players a little bit, but I haven't, it's not going to make sense unless you hear what happens. Armor points are basically your ability to defend. So if you're punched in the leg, you're going to lose a point or 2. But if you don't take health points unless you want to, or if you're out of armor points. So think of it as like a big heavy coat that you have on that's protecting you. If that coat takes enough beating, all of a sudden that coat isn't helping, and now you're taking physical damage to your chest or shoulder or wherever you're being attacked.
Like a bulletproof vest only works.
Yep. And the other thing to think about is you guys choose if you want to take damage out of health or out of armor. So if you want to take points out of your armor points, you just have to role play to me that you pulled a shield up, or you made sure to lean out of the way just not quite enough and a little chunk of your coat just got cut. If you're just going straight health points, you in your head know that you can take that. So you are going to think of it like a quarterback about ready to be sacked, but he knows he's got that 80-yard touchdown coming. so he's going to take the hit to throw the ball. You know, something like that.
Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
Exactly. And so everyone's is a little bit different. In fact, the Kraken has 10 armor points.
Whoa.
Because that's his thing. He's the Kraken. He's a crime fighting, basically a superhero. So the Kraken, you have 10 armor points and you have 10 health points.
Oh, I shall put that in there.
Ian,
Protect the squishies.
protect the squishies. You've been in this dirty business. We don't have to reveal what you guys are doing yet, because we'll kind of introduce your characters once everything's done.
But it's dirty.
Well, this dirty business of what your character does for a living. You know, he's sometimes, if you're in the wrong alley, I mean, you know what's coming, right? Like you don't go past 12th Street, you know, after 10 o'clock at night. Like you've got your city down. You are the dealer of the town, the little low level guy. Have you been jumped in the past? Has your character been beat up?
Totally.
Okay. So we're gonna drop you from 10. We're gonna drop you down to 8.
To 8, yeah, that sounds about right.
But is your character smart enough to do something about that?
Oh yeah.
What has your character done?
He's not the type to let that go. Like,
so is it more you've trained? Is it more you decided to pick up a knife, or have you invested in a nice sturdy leather coat?
well, it's more like he got jumped and like he tried to do the whole like, oh, fight you fair and square thing. He just got his ass whooped.
Yep.
So like instead, the next time he saw the guy, he just like popped out of the shadows with a rock kind of thing. And he was like, oh, that worked a lot better.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 1 armor point, or I'll give you 1 intelligence stat. It's up to you.
Ooh, I'll take the intelligence stat.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. We are now over to Shava. Tell me about your character. How has the last few, months been for your character?
Rough, man.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
real rough.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
you live in a pretty crappy town.
I mean, I kind of like woke up after a bender and I was here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be okay. You know, it always seems to work out for me.
So here's what we're gonna do. Waking up after a bender is rough, and you just are kind of dizzy, but it's not brutal. But then again, you grew up where you grew up. You know, this is the town you're in is in your town. We're gonna do 7 health points. Okay.
That's fair.
So a little bit lower than everybody else. But here's what I am gonna do. You've been in the city long enough. You know when to jump. You know when to dive. You know when to duck. Go ahead, take an extra dexterity or an extra armor. It's up to you.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's like stat boosts.
I'll take that stat boost every day.
Yeah. The Kraken. You're the Kraken.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're where you're at.
Yep,
You are set in stone.
I am, because justice is unyielding.
It's true. You have to be the solid rock for your city.
Yes.
The last 2 things we have to talk about is our luck points. Luck points, use them whenever you want. You guys all have 3. You can get more. You can get, I can take some away. It's kind of our chaotic dice.
I like chaos.
Yep, me too. I think it's fun. And you know what? If you guys are down on your luck, I'm going to be a jerk and I'm going to take some luck points away.
Oh no.
If you've been camping under a rock, the last 7 days, you guys aren't lucky. I'm taking away a luck point from everybody.
There's like 3 natural ones. It's like, all right, one of those is going.
Is
Like,
that going to happen? Are we going to camp for a week under a rock?
I mean,
I
it's a
hope
big
so.
rock. It was a big rock. It's like Patrick's house. So,
I was gonna say.
yeah.
I mean, I'm a city kid, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to go camping.
I'm also a city kid, and I also think that's not how you camp.
I mean, you could camp that way, honestly.
It's true.
If it was a big enough outcrop.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
And the last thing to think about before we kind of jump into who we are as characters is power dice. Power dice, if you feel like an enemy's getting low, or you just want to start off an attack hot right off the bat, you just say, hey, I want to use my power dice, and you can stack that with any of your abilities. So like if you have an ability that already adds to an attack roll, if you have an ability that already adds a dice, you can then add your power dice as well. So think of your power dice as like going full Super Saiyan just for one attack, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So with that, with character set ready to go, let's go front to back this time. Sheva, who is Sheva?
Yeah. What's up?
Tell us who your character is. Give us a little glimpse.
Just a little blurb about my. Okay, so basically half elf, raised in a community of humans.
Mm-hmm.
Now this half elf bard is actually just all at music. Just cannot make it work.
Sure.
But everybody seems to forget that when they open their mouth. And just seem like the best bard ever. Like super convincing.
Yep.
Like really good customer service. Like this person, if they were a waiter, they could literally spit in your food in front of you. And then give it to you. And you would eat it because they're so nice.
Yep.
Like
it sounds like the Jack Black effect to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically.
That charismatic energy just comes out too strong. What about your location? Tell us the location you picked and you made.
Belanomis. Now, this is a location that is suffered a cataclysmic event. We're not sure of the origins of it, but it seems to have eradicated all life in the area to a certain extent. And any of the life that's left there is kind of not right.
Sure.
That ain't right. Down in Belanomis.
Sure. Awesome. And I just noticed as you actually talk now for a decent amount of time, Ian, when she's talking, would you mind muting? Because we get the double talk.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yep. But I mean, I heard everything you said, so all good. Anything else you want to reveal before we move on?
Well, I'd like my character to be a little bit mysterious still, but I will say that they have a penchant for the strange.
Sure.
Let's just say that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which definitely fits your location. That's for sure. All right. Well, let's move on to Ian. Ian, who are you playing?
I'm playing Romardo Rabanto, one of the greatest things that a random name generator has ever given me for a character.
It's a good one.
And Romardo he's a dude. He's not a fantasy race at all. He's just a human dude. He originally grew up on like a really small farm. It was kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Sure.
And he just really, really did not want to live the farm life. So he kind of ran away to the city, and he ended up in Redstone, which is like essentially fantasy New Orleans. This like weird, crazy party town.
Yeah.
And Ramondo was just like this country bumpkin. So he needed to make money fast. So he started making money any way he could, getting into stuff he probably shouldn't.
Well, neat. I enjoy his character. I'm currently in South Dakota, and as Ian was making this character, I went, "Wow, I know 2 or 3 people that fit that description to a T." Some farm kids that are just done being farm kids and just dive right into city life. So, and then yeah, do you want to go over your location? You kind of touched on it a little bit, but you want to hit it one more time?
Yeah, it's called Redstone. It's named for the Red River that it sits on. And yeah, it's basically like it's kind of known as like a big kind of tourist / party town, but it's also one of those places where there's a real class divides. There's a good half of Redstone, and then there's a half that you really don't want to live in Redstone, but that's where the majority of people do.
Yep.
And
that's where his accent is from.
that's where Romardo lives as well. Yes, I'm going to state off the bat, he's going to do a silly accent, and it's of indeterminate origin. I'm not making fun of anybody.
Not making fun of anybody. Hey, we just might be good or bad at accents and silly, dumb voices. So make fun of us, but don't be mean. How's that sound?
Yep, we are not professionals.
The funny part is, if I say that how Ramondo is going to sound is a Redstone accent, does that mean you have to copy it for every NPC from that city? Is the question.
I'll tell you what. People come from all over the place. There's no way of knowing for sure, but maybe, and I'll probably be bad at it.
That was a good save. I like that.
Yep. So let's jump over to our third. Who are you going to be playing, Nate?
Well, I am playing the Kraken. You know, the mysterious figure called from the depths to provide justice to the city of Dunkelgrot. And he is unwavered by his need to fulfill and, seek justice out for, whoever has been wronged.
Yep. If you had to describe him as a superhero, who would you say?
Oh man. So probably a mixture of the spirit.
The spirit, yeah.
The tick.
Okay.
And then maybe a splash of Adam West's Batman.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And then maybe some other random heroes thrown in, depending on how my voice is that day.
Exactly. And your location?
Oh, Dunkelgrot. It's built on the base of a mountain. History is very interesting. It's a place where beast folk, bugbears, goblins, and a plethora of people live. There are mountain dwarves and Duergar. They kind of Romeo and Julieted a little bit, and they created there's families that are both Duergar and mountain dwarves, so they have like half children. So it's a very interesting city, and I look forward to people to exploring it.
You bet. Yeah. It's fun. I mean, kind of without further ado, we're going to jump into this right away. I'm going to hop over to Tabletop Simulator. It's just going to be the map, Terra Luna, which is kind of the disc-shaped world that these people live on, and everything happens on. It's nothing incredibly fancy. It's something I did in like a night. A couple nights. I had a couple nights in it. So don't roast me too bad, but here we go. Welcome to Terra Luna. We're actually going to start with the Kraken right off the bat.
Oh.
The Kraken, where do we find you right now?
Hidden in the shadows of an alley, just near the bazaar in Dunkelgrot.
Okay. Okay.
So he's watching for any injustice.
Okay. Are you up on top of a tower, or are you kind of sitting on top of someone's home? Are you hiding in an alleyway behind trash? What are you doing?
I am up, like at least on top of a dumpster, just staring out into the dim lit bazaar.
Sure. Sure. Standing up top, you kind of glancing about. You're waiting for trouble. Trouble always happens to find its way here. And let me know if I'm saying it right. Dunkelgrot.
Dunkelgrot.
Dunkelgrot. Trouble always finds its way here in Dunkelgrot. And sure enough, it's easy to find. It's dark, and something smells a little fishy. And I don't mean that in the expression. The Kraken. Who have you been searching for tonight?
I'm always on the prowl for my arch nemesis, the whalers.
Yep. Yep. And just that scent. You got their scent. You'll never have to roll perception. Those are guys you know. And they're close. What would you like to do about it?
I would use the shadows and follow these whalers. Hopefully, it could be any one of them. Could be a lower level goon, bottlenose, or beluga. Possibly even higher ups. Humpback, narwhal, blue, and orca.
Yep. Yep. I'll tell you what. Roll me a dexterity just to kind of get into the shadows real quick.
All right. You never shared tabletop, so I will be doing this in Discord.
Aha! I'm a jerk. I should do that then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
First roll the game. First roll the game.
First roll the game. How's it gonna go?
All right. Oh, geez. Nah. Oh, I just got an invite.
There we go.
I had to give Ian my Twitch login so that he could watch.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Nate is basically gonna kind of be the stream's camera guy.
Proctor.
So yep, exactly. So I was gonna hand this over to him once he got ready, but I never shared it with him. So our first roll of the game. How's it gonna be?
Let's see. First roll of the game, dexterity. So I'll be adding just +1 to it.
Yep.
All right. D8.
D8. Let it fly.
Oh, 2. The crack.
So I'll tell you how it goes. It's you're in the shadows. They start walking down this alley, and you can hear it's a couple of the low level guys.
Oh,
and
wait,
they're
wait. Aha. Well, if I could use a ability, and I have an advantage on dex rolls, but I'll wait.
okay. I'll let you decide how after this outcome kind of goes. You hear these two, and they're kind of going back and forth. Like, the boss wanted this real bad. The other one kind of looks at him and goes, "Yeah, he's only been talking about it for months. We found it. We got the guy. We beat him up real good." And they're kind of talking, and then you just tink your foot as you're tiptoeing down this alley hits something. You're not even quite sure what it was. Tink, and it just kind of ting 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 ting, and they stop talking. Do you want to go ahead and re-roll that? You want to use that ability?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
For 6.
It's a 6, which in this game is a fumble, but you do succeed.
All right.
So that little tink tink tink, it got them kind of off guard. They look at each other. Were you followed? I wasn't followed. You followed? No. I was pretty sneaky about this. So they look at each other and they go, "Hey, you know what? Let's split up. Okay? Why don't you go that way? I'm gonna head this way. We'll meet back at the boss. We tell him what we found. All right? Okay. And they kind of take off, and you can kind of just see their footprints. Who do you want to follow? We've got shoot. I don't have your low level guys. Give me 2 low level guys.
Bottlenose and Beluga.
Beluga. Okay, we'll say Beluga heads north, and Bottlenose starts to head south.
All right. He's gonna head north.
Okay. You kind of follow just a little bit, and you can see he's just kind of jostling at something in his pocket. And he kind of looks over his shoulder, kind of looks around. Nobody's around. He goes, "Man, boss told me what to do with this. He doesn't want anything to do with this." Okay, I'll tell you what. He's talking to himself, just having a moment. This is his. The boss told me not to tell anybody else moment, and you can see he's just ecstatic. Kind of goes, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it there. I got all my stuff. I got my bag. Yeah, okay. I'm ready to go." He looks one more time over his shoulder. What do you want to do?
The Kraken will attack.
Okay. The Kraken leaps out from the alley. Go ahead, make your first attack roll.
Is that also the D8?
That's your D8. And what stat are you using?
I think I'll do like a strength.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, it's just a 5.
It's a 5, which is our our highest failure you can get. So you got this guy by his legs, and he looks down and he goes, "Oh, I knew you were out here cracking," and he gives you a quick kick right to the neck. And it is debilitating. Like, that hurt really bad. Just one of those, you thought you had him and he got you. And he just starts taking off and he's running. You see him, he kind of looks up and there's little bells on the street. He slaps one every now and then. Not any longer than 3 seconds, rocks come out all these windows as he's running down. Rock. Some fish guy has his cart and he sees them. He sees the bells, dumps his fish right in front of you. But this guy is turning down alleys as you're getting up. He's got a path. He knows where he's going.
The Kraken will follow.
Okay. You're going to be quite a ways behind. So
That's
let me
all
know. Are you just going full sprint? Or are you sneaking? What do you think?
I'm gonna go full sprint.
Okay.
Justice is on my side.
So you're sprinting. Go ahead. Give me another dexterity. And yes, don't kick my neck, bro. That's messed up.
Justice
9.
doesn't sneak.
A 9. You got the highest roll you could get, and then you get a 9. So you said you're running, correct?
Yes.
You run. Let's see what I can get for some muckery.
Oof.
Ooh, I got to be honest. You rolled high, but this guy's got a system. He's got these bells. He's hitting these bells. People know what to do, and you just lose them. You get to see him just a tiny glimpse, and he kind of looks back over his shoulder and looks at you, and like this fish person just kind of popped out in front of you. Like, what do you? I don't have any. I could sell you something if you. And like, he's mirroring you. Like, anytime you go left, he'll go right and kind of mirror it.
Holy Humboldts, get out of my way. Justice needs to be served.
You see this fish guy, and he just pulls up this loaf of bread and puts it right in your face. Like, no, it's very delicious bread. What do you want to do?
No, I don't want bread. I do a fake to a left, and I spin to the right. And I
Okay.
continue my path.
Yeah, no, you get him. He puts his bread. He goes, it's great bread. It's pumpernickels in it. And you're around the corner. Homeboy is gone.
Beluga.
You've got footprints kind of just about, but he's got a system, and people walked in this like main pathway. Go ahead. What is going to help you find this path that Beluga took?
My eagle eye ability.
Okay.
Yep. So I can get a 10 on my roll.
Yeah,
It says
an automatic 10.
Yep.
So honestly, don't roll because you can't even get a 10 right now.
Yeah.
So here's what happens. You find these tracks. Some are going west, some are going east, some go north and then lean, west. It's a lot. But here's what you've discovered. He's got his own little secret pathways. But it's you can follow him. It's just going to take you a little bit longer than you wanted.
That's okay.
Uh,
Justice will always prevail.
so he's found this pathway, and now he's following down the river, and he seems to be going south, which is where we would jump over to Ian. Ian, you are in Redstone. What are you doing tonight? What's your character doing tonight?
Rimondo is he's not quite running down the street, but he's not walking either.
Tim?
That's the accent I'm doing. I'm committing to
I
that
love
for the
it.
whole
I
game.
love it. I love
Whole
it.
fucking game. But yeah, he's kind of like booking it down the street, and he's trying to make up his mind if he's going to his apartment or if he's going to try to hit up the bar to talk to one of his buddies. And like, I don't know if it's hot in Redstone or not. We didn't talk about its climate, but Ramondo's fucking sweating, just sweating, looking over his shoulder like crazy.
And you know what? Just because it's so close to the edge of Terra Luna's disk, there's just this breeze that hits it. So think of it like kind of like you're in California. It's a hot day, but there's a pretty good breeze off that ocean. Which makes a lot of sense for you guys because you guys are definitely from America, right?
Yes.
But yeah, think of a warm climate just with a little bit of breeze. It feels nice. But you shouldn't be sweating. It's more of like a nervous sweat, right?
No, he's fucking stressed out. He keeps looking over his shoulder, and he's clutching this like it's kind of like a messenger bag sort of thing to his chest, kind of like trying to tuck it under his heavy coat that he wears all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's trying to make up his mind that he thinks he's going to head straight for home for the time being. And kind of just like maybe lay low for an hour or two, see if anything happens. He knows he shouldn't have picked up this goddamn bag, but he's already done it. It's done, so he's running home.
And a little flash forward, you see this guy. Uh, he kind of just gives off this like salty smell, or a flashback. Sorry, this salty smell, swampy, very very ocean like. He's a bigger guy, and he kind of walks up to this other guy, and you see him go, "I was tailed. Don't pick this up. I'm gonna go drop it by the tree. You wait, okay?" And this guy nods. Just the second guy, real greasy looking guy, hair slicked back. He drops it by the tree, and then kind of out of nowhere, these two birds start kind of mucking about, hitting this the second guy who's waiting on this bag to pick up, and he's fully distracted. And your character just kind of scooped up that bag, and now we kind of flash forward back to where you are, and you've got this bag. It's a little heavy, and yeah, you're deciding to go home or go grab a drink. What do you want to do?
As he's walking down the street, and he's kind of just like muttering to himself. He's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot! What have you done this time? Fuck! Ah, oh, shit! I know I should go straight home, right? But fuck! You know what? He's gonna go hit up the bar. He needs a drink. Yeah, he needs a drink. He's stressed out. He's
Yeah.
got to steady his nerves a little bit here. So he's I don't know. He's pretty sure that he was in the clear. Like those birds were kicking up a real stink, and he just like kind of swooped in there.
Yep.
But yeah, now he's just like, fuck, what have I done? Fuck, why did I do that? Fuck.
You kind of walk past this guy, and you kind of recognize him. When he's having good days, he's having good days. He's buying from you. He's buying what you're selling. When he's having his bad days, he's like, "Man, I'll pay you next week if I can just get a little bit now." And he's kind of that guy that you really don't want to do business with, but he's always around. What's this guy's name?
This poor bastard's name is Henry.
Henry. You see Henry kind of look up. He goes, "Hey, I heard you got a resupply. You got could I mean I don't really got any gold on me, but I could definitely get you back tomorrow. I got a big score tomorrow."
Look, man, I'm just on my way to do some business. I don't, you know me, I don't carry shit, you know.
Yeah, no, I just thought because like you've got that thing, whatever in your shirt, I thought it was maybe like you had like an early shipment, but I oh, so you're kind of sweaty, man. What's up with that?
No, this is a side job. Trust me. The less you know about this, the better. It's best for everyone.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
totally trying to bluff him.
yeah. This guy is done. He's not coherent. He's not in this world. He thought you had, some stuff he could buy, and that's what he's laser focused on. So
Actually,
you're
let me
bluffing.
check my character sheet here.
Yeah.
Let me see what have I got. You know what? Ramondo's gonna look down at him and just be like, shit, Henry. You know what? You're a little buddy of mine. You know here. He's gonna take out. I'm looking at my sheet here. Pre-rolls and 12. He's gonna take out half a gram of weed and give it to Henry.
Oh, Henry just looks up to you and goes, "My man, Remy, you always got me. You good, Remy."
Is that
I know.
drugs? Is weed drugs?
I don't know.
There's no way of knowing for sure. Not in this universe,
Nobody
that's
knows.
for sure.
Are we in the continental map or like?
Which state is this map in? How legal is this?
It's kind of frowned upon. Think of it like the Lord of the Rings, when everyone sees Gandalf like smoking, and they're like, "Hey, dude, wait, that's not what we're smoking, you jerk. What are you doing?" So it's a little bit better than like your typical pipe tobacco in this world. And yeah, it's a little frowned upon.
Okay. Just need to know.
Yep,
For
exactly.
science.
Exactly. For
For
science, of
context.
course. So Henry just kind of looks down. He's like, "Remy, I don't, I'm going to be honest. I can't really pay tomorrow, but maybe the day after tomorrow."
Look, I've known you for a long time, and it's you still don't know my name, but that's cool. That's cool. Don't worry about that.
It's
Man.
Remy, right?
Look, I tell you what. You do a job for me, I give you the half gram, right?
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
Your job. Your job is to sit here in the park and smoke this weed, and you talk to everyone, and you keep your ear to the ground, eh? You
Yeah.
hear anything about anyone looking for me, any kind of trouble, anything like that, you find Ramondo. You tell Ramondo.
All right, Remy. Ramy is
That's you know just a double R. That's fine.
okay. I'll tell you
He's
what.
good.
I've got something already. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to tell you. Some big guy, kind of a weird flat nose and big rectangular head, just walked into the bar.
Does that description ring a bell from earlier?
Yeah, it's kind of the guy that dropped the bag off. I
All
don't.
right. Okay. Cool.
So I never seen him before, and I hang out here a lot. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I know you're always here, man. You know where how you say vibe check on the guy? He seem pissed. He seem cool. What's the deal?
He smelled real bad.
That's something coming from you. That really means something, man.
Yeah. And at that point, Henry's eyes get real big, and he's looking over your shoulder. Uh, what do you want to do?
Henry, this guy's standing right behind me, isn't he?
No, it's some other guy, and he's got he's scary looking.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm just gonna turn real slow and kind of peek.
okay. Henry is definitely gonna grab that bag from you as you turn around. He's just gonna
Oh, motherfucker!
he's gonna butt scoot away. And you turn around.
I was nice to you, Henry.
you turn around, and the Kraken has tracked you down.
Justice.
Fuck. Does Ramondo know like the legend of the Kraken? Like, is he like folklore kind of thing?
You know, not really. In his little city, people know him. Outside, you know, not too big. So right now you guys are in this like
who the fuck is Jew, man?
yeah.
Dangling tentacles of truth. I am the Kraken, and you reek of the Whalers.
Who the whalers? What the fuck? Like the
The
guys at the docks?
The Whalers. You wish they were the guys from the docks.
Oh, you mean the guy with the big head, flattened nose, looks like he'd been punched in the face a whole lot? That guy? That motherfucker?
Yeah. Yes, it's Beluga.
Oh, that's oh, he was a big motherfucker the size of the beluga. He went in the
Yes.
bar right over there. That's the guy you're
Yeah.
looking for?
I'm looking for all injustice, and he's just one of them.
Oh, geez,
Ian,
Injustice. That guy's a real prick, I tell you.
real quick, make me a perception check. See what you see as you're kind of talking to this guy.
Me?
Yep.
Who's making?
Ian, yep, Ian.
Okay. Can we actually roll a die at home? Because Schaefer has a D8. Damn it, I just gave away who's dating again. Fuck.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because I don't have
Sure. And you can roll in Discord too if you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he got the
I mean-
dice maiden up in this bitch.
Dice Maiden.
I mean, you trust us, right?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be on the honor system, yeah.
Yeah. You guys, you do you, boo boo.
Here's my first roll of the game. Using the die. That is a 5 plus 0, so 5.
All right. You kind of look over, and you're pretty well distracted by this guy who just like appeared behind you. And people kind of walk by, and you just kind of double check to make sure. All right, not the guy, not the bird guy, not the bird guy. All right. And so yeah, you guys keep going, keep about your conversation. And you are pulled, like it almost feels like gravity shifted a tiny bit. It was a weird feeling, almost like east, like your body just went east and then stopped.
Yeah, the
I
guy
don't
you're
like
looking
that.
for. No, I don't like that either. Ramondo's freaking the fuck out now.
Yeah, I would assume it was like if you got lassoed and then yanked and then the lasso went away.
Plus, I've seen the mini of what the Kraken is supposed to look like, and that guy just appearing behind you would be very fucking unsettling.
Tell me, human, are you for justice or injustice? Because right now, you have the reek of the Whalers. I assume I can smell on the Whalers on that bag.
Oh yeah, and I mean you pinpoint like it's under his shirt. Like you get the scent that there's something in the bar as well, but like right now that's what smells.
That's what they had, and that's what I need.
Fuck. Yeah, you know, as soon as I touch this thing, I kind of regretted it, you know?
East, you get yanked again.
Does anyone feel that but me? No?
And for Kraken, for you, he went about 1.5 feet, and like his feet never moved. His like it's almost like his stomach went east.
Clutching my whip. Don't try to run away. If you're for justice, we are comrades. So, what shall we do, little human?
I mean, it sounds to me like you're looking for a very specific guy, right?
East.
I'm looking for what's there. The following him. He's like, I'm looking what's under your shirt. I smell it.
You smell what's under my shirt. Okay. I tell
I-
I tell you what we're gonna do, okay? I tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to cut a deal with one another. We're gonna work something out. And Ramondo just dips in the middle of the sentence, just starts booking it down the street away from him.
What direction do you want to go? North, south, east, or west?
East.
East. You go so fast. You immediately turned into like a track star, and you're not quite sure why. Like way faster than you've ever ran before.
Not questioning it. He figures it's just like panic. He's just like, oh, I'm done with this for the now.
Yeah. Kraken, what are you doing? This dude, Roadrunner, just dust everywhere.
I'm going to trace. I have that scent. The Kraken is going to follow and
Okay.
has deemed this man injustice.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
So you guys are in this hot pursuit. You're losing him, Kraken. I mean, you know you can follow him for a couple days, but I mean, he is going east.
A couple of fucking days.
I mean, if like the scent could go that far, like he's got that scent.
Sucking cephalopods. This man is fast.
How far do you run east? That was too good. I had to ignore it because it was too fucking good. How east do you go before you decide to do anything other than east?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at sucking cephalopods.
It was good. It was good.
Right. Ramondo's he's gonna try to get like a couple blocks down, and then he's gonna try to like zig and zag. Because he doesn't want to keep on going a straightaway. As soon as he seems like he's out of eye shot, he's gonna try to like dip a different direction.
Okay. Are you still kind of just clutching the bag in your stomach, or do you now have it out like sack of potato style running?
Oh no, he's like doing this weird like hunched over, clutching his jacket closed around his torso kind of run.
Okay. So I mean, anytime you go anything other than east, it's like running through thick grass. Like it's not fun. Like think of like super tall corn, and you're like having to push through it.
What the fuck? Fucking shit. And like I don't know that I can apparently be smelled or anything. So he's just basically trying to like do a little loop and then like double back to his apartment. He's not planning on like sprinting the entire night.
Okay. So real quick, that's what you guys are doing tonight. Let's jump over to Shava. Shava, where do we find you tonight on this night?
I love how you have me say the name every time because you're like, nope.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Bellanomisk.
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 Yeah.
Okay. So where do we find Shava in Bellanomisk?
Bellanomisk.
Bellanomisk.
So,
hard K at the end?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Russians always do the hard K. This is supposed to be kind of a pseudo-Russian language type thing.
Yep.
So today I am waking up in a gutter, in an alley, in an abandoned city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Similar to most days, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just going to be another day, or is this going to be the day that you finally just give it up and do something else, or are you going to go full party mode again?
I might abandon my bathtub full of booze for the day.
Okay.
And just venture into the wilds and see what sort of mate I can find myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely your abandoned town. I mean, there's buildings.
I'm so horny, you guys.
I was just thinking, did you say you're going into the woods looking for a mate?
She sure did. That's the barred part.
Yeah, I mean, that's what motivates me.
It's true. But yeah, I
2
mean,
feet and a
just-
heartbeat.
you're just looking around, and this place sucks. I mean, buildings that were built halfway before this kind of calamity, this kind of destruction happened, are now like a quarter of a building. The buildings that were fully built are now broken and crumbling, and like vines are growing off of them. This place sucks. It's not fun to be in, but you found your own way to cope.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mad lame vibes here, so.
I mean, you kind of get to like that edge that you always get to before you go, nah, I gotta go back. And you see the same old couple guards there's one that's pointing his crossbow towards the city, making sure you guys don't leave. And there's that group turned around pointing outwards of the city, making sure no one comes in.
Mhm.
It's kind of that point you always get to, and you think about going to talk to him, and you just can't do it. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a couple more steps than you normally do, and go, hey, ain't no funny business, back up. Crossbow
It's like,
pointed and loaded.
like, where are you from even? Like, who did you piss off that they sent you out here?
They told us not to answer any questions.
I mean,
There's only like 8 of you that we're supposed to be looking out for. They told us to look at you most. So move along.
I mean, like, I suppose so, but aren't you bored up there? Like, don't you want to talk to someone?
You kind of hear him like, I have Officer Wilds here behind me. I'm fine. And Officer Wilds just, hey, stop talking.
Yeah, that asshole seems pretty boring.
No, he's really cool. Wilds, tell her about you got like that card collection? It's rocks. Got a rock collection.
Ah, cool. I'll use one of those to bash my brains out when you tell me about your rock collection.
Feel free.
Like, seriously, how do you listen to this guy talk?
I'm going to be honest. And he kind of lowers his crossbow a little bit. He goes, he's not as boring as you would think. Honestly, he's okay. He's got
Yeah.
this one rock. Yeah, he's got a rock. It's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but like, does he have a personality?
Does he have a what?
Personality?
Is rocks a personality? You hear just Wilds go, yeah, it's a cool one.
Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to communicate with him at all. I mean, like, I could probably keep you company on the walk home if you want to abandon your post with me.
And you just hear you hear this. You can't quite see because they're a little bit higher up than you, but you just hear this. Thump, oh, absolutely not. And then you hear Wilds go,
Yeah.
good.
Wilds, you're a dick.
Thank you very much. That's what I do here. Do you want to roll a charm against this guy? I mean, there is 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll can I do a double charm? Can I do like a group charm? Can I just say like why are you guys even here really? Like what risk do we pose?
Yeah.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's only like what, 7 or 8 people? Who would even notice if we're gone?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a charm. Let's see if you can charm Mr. Wilds, Officer Wilds.
All right. And that is a 6.
A 6, which makes sense here because it's a success on this younger guy. But Wilds goes, they always ask eventually. Go ahead, grab it. You can tell him. You see just glee light up in this guy's eyes. He's like, okay. So they tell us they tell us this. You guys, and he like smiles and gives you a little point. He goes, you guys are contaminated. There's a little bit of goofy still left out there, and we don't want anyone
Oh,
coming out spreading the goofy, and like we don't want anyone coming in, and you just hear a thump.
that seems crazy.
I, and he like looks and he goes, mm-hmm, 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 but he just doesn't say anything. So yeah, what I mean, you feel like you've got this guy. Wilds is going to be a problem.
Yeah. Can I try a luck point to try and get wild? Or is it too late?
You can roll a luck and something's. I mean, you can use a luck and something will happen for sure. Yeah.
No, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
What does a luck do? I don't know.
All right. So
Do I
first
reroll a
off,
dice? How does this go?
take 1 luck point away off your character sheet.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what
So,
happens.
First luck of the game. First luck of the game.
Luck
2.
Luck is
luck
big time. You see this young private, and he just kind of looks over the edge, and there's this. It's almost like a sewer gate. It's more like just a water channel. And it's not gross. It's just kind of water that's flowing. And he kind of looks down and goes, "That you see that? You see it? It gives you like the eye, like you see what I'm looking at."
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of straightens up. He goes, "All right, citizen, you should be on your way now."
Yes.
And
very
I mean
good.
it. Look,
Yeah.
I've got my crossbow pointed at you.
So I suppose you said it was a stream?
Yeah. So think of it like I'd probably say it's about 3.5 feet wide and probably like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet deep. And it's just kind of it used to definitely be like a channel for running water, but right now it's just kind of barely like a slip and slide.
Okay. So, all right. So it's like an empty channel almost.
Yep.
And is there any chance that Wiles can see this empty channel?
He is looking away. This younger private is looking at you, and you can tell Wilds, he knows what he's supposed to do, and he's looking that direction. So he's not looking at you at all.
Okay, so
They're kind of back to back.
This channel, does it like flow away from the point of interest?
It actually, like, if you kind of look, it looks like it goes down quite a bit. It's almost like one of those big water park attractions. Like a big water
Jacob's
slide.
Well.
Like Jacob's Well. Nice, good reference. Yeah, it almost looks like it's like a slide that goes straight down to Jacob's Well.
Nice. Dope. All right, I'm gonna take a dive down into Jacob's Well.
Yeah.
That was a deep cut reference. That was really good.
It was a good one. I enjoyed it. And as you kind of start to go down, it's kind of weird. The private kind of goes like, oh, ingestion. And you just find, eventually, after a couple seconds of falling, you find some water. And there's a few torches that are just barely lit, like going out. And you kind of hear some footsteps pretty far away. But you are now kind of in this like water channel, like think of the back part of an airport where all the baggage claim stuff is. It's just that, but just a bunch of different channels of water going different directions.
Okay, so I suppose I'll choose one at random.
Sure. I mean, you can kind of get the sense of like, all right, I was looking west. I know I'm still kind of in that direction. So you can like pick a direction and go that way.
I mean, I suppose I'll travel away from the point of interest, the city that I reside in.
Yep. So that would just be a little bit more west. Give me a dexterity check. and let's kind of see how well you can maneuver all this.
It is a 6 again.
A 6. Yeah. Hey, good news. I mean, you grab a hold of one of the channels and then like you just kind of slip and like hit your shoulder. Do you want to take an armor point or a health point? It's just going to be 1.
I'll take an armor.
Okay. You're able to kind of pull yourself back up. And you can see this kind of starts to slope up just ever so slightly.
Mm.
But like if you look up far enough, there's a tiny speckle of like moonlit night.
All right, so gotta find a way to like spelunk my way up there. Okay.
I'll tell you what. It's been a while. You originally went out to go find a mate, like you said. It's been a while. Do you have any points in that ability, that the rut ability?
I do not at the moment.
Oh, I was gonna say we could have did a strength check, but instead let's do
I will
one
do
more.
a dex check if I can.
Yep, I was gonna
Like,
say
if I
let's do
can
one more
acrobat
dex.
my way.
Yep.
So, oh, sorry, dice on floor,
Floor dice.
and that's another 6. Damn.
Another 6. I'll tell you what, it just takes you longer than expected. Same thing, you kind of slip and bump. But I mean, eventually you find like the outsides of the channel and just climb up awkwardly. And sure enough, you kind of peek your head out and then you pull your shoulders out, and it's a little bit tighter on this end, so it's kind of uncomfortable to get out of, but you're out. And you kind of look back and you just see it's far away, but you see Wilds is just scanning, just looking up in trees, and he starts looking down. What do you want to do?
Can I like roll and under like into a bush or something?
Sure. Yeah, give me one more dexterity then.
How is it another 6?
You roll you roll into this, right? And like you hit a couple branches. You actually like roll over a small creature, let's say, and it just kind of and like scurries away. And I mean, you don't see, but you know Wilds is like full on staring. So
I'm just gonna chill for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like maybe sleep here for the night, like in the bush.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
while you're asleep, we're gonna jump back over to this chase scene in Redstone. The Kraken, you are sniffing. You're smelling away. Every now and then you touch a wall and you like give it a lick and you're like salt. Like you're on the track. Where's everybody at?
Well, I am just tracking, trying to find are we in the slums of Redstone?
You are. You guys have crossed the bridge. Actually, you started in the slums. So yeah, you guys are kind of at the edge of the slums right now, heading east. Not west.
Thunderous tail fins, I will find you.
Ian, what are you doing?
Once he kind of lost the Kraken, or he thought he did, he was just going to double back to his apartment and he was going to take a peek in his bag finally to see what it was he grabbed.
Okay. I'll say you went east pretty fast. It's going to take you like double the time to go back west. Like it almost feels like the end of the day and you can't even pick your knees up. It's weird. You're getting like gravity is affecting you very oddly. So do you want to go all the way back to your apartment? I mean, you definitely can. It's just going to take you a little bit longer than you want.
He's heading for safety. Yeah.
Okay. As you're walking down this alley, you can just kind of hear this high pitched, and it's just kind of eating you away a little bit. You gonna keep going? You gonna stop in the alley or head all the way home?
Actually, no, he's kind of shaking his head and like banging on his ear a little bit. And is there like kind of like a dumpster or something in the alleyway he can duck behind?
Sure.
He's just gonna try to get like some cover from the street and hunker down, and he's gonna flip the bag open.
Okay. You flip it open. Are you just pulling from the sides? Just kind of like the shoestring, fingers
Yeah,
barely
he just wants
in.
to see what all the fuss is about. Yeah,
Okay. There is
yeah, like very gingerly, very hesitantly.
okay. There's this spherical shape with like a little bit of cloudy mist floating around. And yeah, that high pitched sound you heard is 10 times louder. It just as soon as the bag opens up. Nate, you're kind of tracking this scent, and then all of a sudden, the entire city hears somewhere in the slumps.
Suffering sand fleas. I know where to go.
Roll me a perception.
All right. Woo. Oh, a 4.
You keep circling back, and then you go, God, I've been here before.
This is not my city.
Yeah,
Don't know.
it's very jarring for you, I'm sure. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all you're gonna get lost a little bit.
That's okay.
Oh jeez. My dog just scared the absolute living shit out of me. Oofda. Ian, wow. Romardo? Hit me with your name again. I gotta get it right.
Yes, my name is Rimardo Romando.
Romardo, this sound echoes. It even like visibly like shakes things. What do you want to do? You can see like the mist as you opened it like formed up at the top, and you can swear there's almost a little face in it.
Kind of like high pitched dentist drill sort of deal.
Yeah, and it just got booming loud.
Oh man, you know what? Romardo's curiosity far outweighs his intellect.
Okay.
He's gonna try to just kind of grit his teeth and like, what the fuck, and just very gingerly kind of like tip the bag on the ground to like empty whatever it is out.
Okay. Are you going to touch it? It's just going to hit the ground, and that sound is continuous. What do you want to do?
It's just this sphere.
Yeah, it's just a ball. It's clear. It's a crystal ball, but it's got something smoky in it, and like you can see it every now and then. There's just a little face that kind of pops up and then disappears. It pops up and disappears.
He's a curious boy. Romardo's going to pick it up and kind of like see if he can kind of focus on it to see what the hell's going on in there.
Okay. You kind of go to bend over and pick it up, and it's, hi, I'm Orby. Thanks for picking me up. I'm the orb. Orby.
Orby the orb. Shit, that's nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. So, I want to go east.
I was getting a strange compulsion for that. That was you, huh?
Yeah, that was me.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
Orby.
it's good to it's good to have goals, Orby. My name is Remando.
All right. Okay. Romando. Okay. I'm Orby, the orb. You picked me up.
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting something much different in this bag when I scooped it. You know,
Oh, what were you thinking?
guys, my money, illicit substances I could sell for money, that sort of thing. You know.
Yeah. Instead, you basically got a nuclear warhead.
Wait. I'm sorry. Go back. Repeat that last part.
I'm Orby, the orb.
Right, yeah, that part. The part after that, something about nuclear warhead. I don't know if we have an equivalent in this world, but it sounds ominous.
Oh. So here's my question. Are humans still floating around?
You are currently speaking to one, Jace.
Okay, I'm not really all that great at seeing. What about cars? Are cars floating around?
I assume they are not.
They are not. You definitely have never heard of a car.
Yeah, what the fuck is this word car?
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. You would know a car if you saw one. What about every human used to love this? Big TVs. Orby really loved big TVs.
I gotta tell you, Orby, you're a confusing guy, you know? What the fuck are you talking about? Never heard of
Oh,
any of these things.
well, okay. I'm Orby, the orb. Nuclear warhead. Think big booms. Like really big booms. Do you guys have bombs?
I have seen people with magic do something they call fireball.
Yeah. So think that, but like a whole city.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Yeah, no. In fact, I kind of want to go home. I feel safe at home. Right now, I kind of feel a little jittery. Uh, Nate, roll me a perception because right now there is a lot of squeaking and squealing going on.
Oh, the noise didn't stop when I picked him up and started talking to him.
Oh no, for you it sounds like that. For
That is
everybody
an
else,
8.
yeah, there is a squeak and a squeal. And the Kraken is on it. In
Oh
fact,
shit! Oh no! Oh fuck!
most of the city is on it. But you're kind of sitting here talking to this crystal ball, and you're kind of having a good time. Like this thing, all of a sudden, is sentient and talking to you, and then you just kind of hear it's almost like a whistle in a Western movie. There's just kind of this whoosh, and the Kraken has appeared in the alleyway.
The Kraken grabs Raimondo.
Oh
You
fucking shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
you touch Ramondo. Wow, that was tough to say. Sorry, I just took a sip of whiskey. And you hear, "Hi, good to meet you. I'm Orby, the Orb."
Hi, Orby. This is the Kraken. I'm here for justice. And I push Raimondo up against the wall.
Oh, be careful of
Audacious
that guy.
lobsters. Only unjust. Run.
I assume that Ramondo is nowhere near strong enough to fight off the Kraken, especially because I put no point.
Yeah, I mean it's not really a contest right now. He picked you up, but it's odd. Nate, you're holding him up, or the Kraken's holding him up, but you are just slowly shifting east along the wall.
What's going on right now?
Like your
Why am I
feet
moving
start
east?
to drag a little bit.
I am the stone of justice. I do not yield. Or
Stone Justice,
what?
I'm Orby, the Orb. I would like to go east.
Once again, Orby. Hello.
Hello.
Are you just? Has this man stolen you? Were you stolen?
Somebody did, but I don't think it was
Oh,
this guy.
then
Look,
the
stolen
only
is such an ugly term.
you I don't know about. But Orby, do you need to get home?
Yes. In
I
fact, it's very dangerous if I'm not home.
I, the Kraken, will do justice by you, Orby.
That's good because you're getting heavy.
And then the Kraken will keep Raimondo up and turn east and start walking.
Orby just like carries with you guys. Your feet are like the second they get off the ground, it's like being on the moon. You're just like pulled. You're like, all right. You're doing these weird long strides.
Do you feel that, Raimondo? That is the path of justice. The good.
I mean, you guys got a ways. Orby doesn't talk much unless you guys talk to him. So Orby's just kind of like, so you guys
Hmm?
taking me home?
Where would home be for you, Orby? Ramondo's like kind of like very unsuccessfully trying to struggle out of the Kraken's grip.
You know, it was really dark. There were a bunch of ladders. And I sat on like a large dinner plate. You guys have dinner plates?
The only dinner plate I have is the plate of justice.
That's something that rich people eat out of, man.
You know, I think I might have been kind of rich. Rich people don't see a lot of people, right? They're kind of left alone.
I
Yeah,
assume so.
for the most part, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Are-
think
are
I
you
was
a-
rich. I had a lot of bodyguards, that's for sure.
So you are valuable.
You could say that. I mean, like I said, I'm basically a nuclear, big fireball. And you guys kind of like don't realize because you're in this conversation, Orby has picked you up and is like floating you guys very, very fast. Like the dirt that used to be red has already turned to brown.
Oh,
So what the fuck? This does not seem.
Yeah.
crazy crumbling clownfish. What? This is not under the Kraken's power.
No, yeah, sorry. I'm actually feeling a little jittery. Like if you had too much coffee. That's what I feel like right now. You guys have coffee, right?
Yes,
Do we?
I assume.
I mean, you got coffee, I guess. It exists.
In Dunkelgrot, people leave coffee, and the Kraken drinks.
And Orby just kind of starts to slowly dip you guys back down. He goes, "Oh, I'll tell you what, Orby's feeling a little tired. We must be getting close to home because when I get tired, it's because my powers are going away, which means I'm not very good at holding my large fireballs. Just so you know.
Oh, good
Don't
golly, Orby.
don't drop me."
All right.
This is. I'm getting more unsettled by this thing by the minute. I don't know about you.
It is very unsettling, but so is injustice.
Who's taller between you two?
Well, I am what it appears to be like a half orc.
Okay.
So
I mean, he's probably bigger.
Okay.
Ramondo's not a super big guy.
And he
Can I-
was kind of picking you over, Romano. So Kraken, your toe kind of hit something, and Shava, some just total asshole, just kicked you in the face while you were sleeping in the bush.
Bruh.
Oh, hi, I'm Orby. Did he just kick you? That's very rude.
The
Oh, God.
fuck?
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Brian, dude.
Why?
That did not seem very. That did not seem very just to me. You just kicked an innocent woman in the face,
Oh
man.
God, the Kraken drops Ramondo.
Let's not judge here.
I've been unjust. Oh, please forgive me.
Hey, my body hurts.
Oh,
Yeah, don't we all have bodies that hurt?
You know, you're right. I really should stop complaining.
Yeah, you should.
someone hold that orb tight. He's in pain.
You look like your body hurts. You were sleeping in a bush. You do not seem like you're okay.
I'm messed up, man. I've had
Wait.
a long day sleeping in a
Wait.
bush.
Wait a minute. Is this public property?
Why? Are you gonna pee here?
No, are you trespassing? Because that's unjust.
I think it might be Crown Land.
Hmm.
So I don't want to complain. But there's a guy looking
Then
at
don't.
us. and he just loaded up a crossbow?
Maybe let's leave here now, please, quickly.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Good idea. Let's go east. And Orby just starts going towards the city. Whoever's holding Orby is drifting east towards Officer Wilds.
Oh.
Wait, Ramondo, do not take my charge. I will be this part of this fellowship as well. The Fellowship of the Orby.
That's got a good ring to it.
Bro, why? Like, why there? I hate that place.
Oh,
Bush
yeah.
Sleeper, will
Yeah,
you
yeah.
join us?
Why, though?
I'm getting dragged there.
Yes.
Like a shot is like, you can hear it like, and like it settles.
I'll just like wave over to Wilds and just be like, I'm coming back.
That's good. You shouldn't have left in the what? Why is that guy
I-
flying?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
It's
very
been a stressful
worried
day,
about it.
man.
And
It's been a stressful day. Don't ask too many questions.
he's gonna pull the trigger. He's shooting at you for sure.
I mean,
No, fucking shit, no.
like not at me though, right? Because
No,
like
no,
I'm
no.
supposed to be there.
No, yeah, at Romano.
Nice.
And yeah, that definitely hits. He rolled a 6 and he has a +2. So it's 2 damage. You want to take that out of armor or do you want to take that out of health?
I think I'll take it out of health, actually. Because, like, I'm angling for this goddamn orb.
Yeah, yeah. it like whizzes past Norb. He goes, "Oh my god!" And boom, it lands in you, and you just hear Wilds go, 200 for 200, like the loud stage whisper.
You motherfucker!
Orby, don't lay a hand on that orb or fire a crossbow. He's under my charge, and you face the Kraken.
I'm gonna keep shooting at you. You're not supposed to be here. And Orby goes, I'm pretty sure I live here. I'm pretty sure I live here. It was dark, so. And he's gonna pull back another crossbow. Anyone want to do anything?
The Kraken is. How far is he?
He's a pretty far distance away. Like, I mean, at least 150 feet.
Oh, wow, it's pretty good. The Kraken is going to just a sprint there. He's going up because he has found justice and a cause.
Okay. Ramondo, Orby just like hits the ground and is now like pushing deep into the ground. And he's like pulling you. Your face is like.
At this point, Ramondo might let Orby go. I think at this point, Ramondo might let Orby go. Because he's now getting like pulled through the dirt. And has a crossbow bolt sticking out of him somewhere.
Okay. So Orby just starts rolling and he kind of looks back. He goes, I guess I can do this myself. And he just like goes down that little slide that Shafa just crawled out of last night. And he rolls down.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Shit, fuck. And then Ramondo's gonna like scramble after him.
Okay. Wilds just looks down. He goes, I don't. They trained us for this, but where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, he's confused. He apparently didn't know that was there. What would the rest
I feel
of you
like
like
he
to
has
do?
one of those jobs where usually nothing happens.
Yeah. He trains good and
Yes,
hard.
you know
but,
what, Wilds? Why don't you look out instead of in and mind your goddamn business?
You know what?
Orby.
Crossbow. He'll take a shot at Shava. He misses. It's that fumbled 6 you had, and you used that luck. He wants to hit you, but he knows he doesn't. Shava, Kraken, what are you guys doing?
The Kraken is just running. He's running towards Orby as fast as he can because that's justice right there.
Okay.
I'd like to slap Wilds and jump in the hole.
He's pretty high up there, so like I'll tell you what. I will give you advantage because you kind of stunned him just now. If you want to like parkour halfway up the wall, slap him, and then pencil down, I'll give you advantage.
So what? 1d8.
2. Roll 2d8. Take the best.
Okay. 2d8. I got it. 6 and a 3. And what would it be rolling on?
If you wanted to style it, you can use capoeira. We can say like you almost like cartwheel to the wall, you know?
Yeah, like an evading slap so that he can't get me back.
Yep.
Ponytail slap.
So go describe
that would be a
how you
7.
capoeira this guy. You hit him.
I would like to parkour up the wall.
Okay.
And proceed to leap over him like Free Willy, simultaneously ponytail slapping him in the face. And then immediately vault off of his shoulders down into the well.
You head down and you just hear Wilds goes, huh? And then you hear that like younger private goes, what? No, not fair. And you're down. and you guys like see Orby and he's just kind of in the water floating around. And he goes, this feels close. And then he drops into the water.
Well, Romardo's dead.
I'm trying water right here.
I guess when I get to the well,
He's
the
dead.
Kraken will dive in.
Okay. Why? What happened?
Wasn't he holding on to the orb?
No, he let go. He let
Okay.
go. Yeah.
I was like, damn, well, he's gone.
I mean, the Kraken like dives and like goes with Orby, and Orby's just like bumping into a door like it's a little hatch. And Orby's like, oh, gotta get in.
All right. And the Kraken's gonna try to open that door.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a strength. It is gonna be at disadvantage because there is a decent amount of water fighting this door from opening.
Okay, well, that's pretty low already.
Okay.
So it's a 2.
It's also very low.
Yeah.
So the Kraken is just sitting there like yanking on it, and Orby's like, hey, come on, man. Like, I kind of gotta get down there.
This is my first true adventurer. Don't tell anybody.
Your secret's safe with me. As he telepathically like has linked to all of you. so like everyone kind of heard that.
All right.
Does anyone else want to do anything while Kraken was kind of struggling with this door?
Romaro's probably trying to wiggle the crossbow bolt out of his body.
Okay. So kind of just floating at the top of the water and like try to yank this thing out.
Yeah, very, very gingerly, just like Jesus, fuck,
Okay.
I kind of sigh and dive in to go and help him.
Okay. So both of you roll with advantage because you're both like you're helping each other pull this. And I don't want you guys to drown.
2d8.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a 9.
Okay.
And what is it rolling on?
Strength.
Strength?
Yep.
What's +1, so 7.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, both you guys kind of yank. and you pull, and like the water immediately starts pouring in. It gets way harder. But you guys together kind of get it, and Orby goes first, and he goes wee, and then you guys start flooding down somewhere.
Justice.
And I mean, poor Mr. Armando pulling out this fucking arrow, all of a sudden is like like sucked down a toilet. And you just slam into a wall. And you guys are all looking at, basically, I'll show you because we're about to stop here for the night. But you guys are staring at a giant game of Chutes and Ladders.
Oh, dope.
You guys are basically up here, up at a very top of this large area, and you look over the edge, and it looks like pure death. It just goes and falls, and it looks like pure nothingness. But
Can I
next to
scream
you,
into the abyss?
oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I do that.
What do you say?
I'm just gonna, scream.
Okay,
Just-
so just an audible yell, and you hear back,
Yeah.
"Shut up, we're sleeping."
Jesus.
Like from
Right.
deep down there.
Fighting fathoms. What's
Sleep
going on?
well.
Thanks.
What the fuck was that?
I'll
Oh,
start singing to them.
hello, Ramondo. I see you're on the side of justice. Welcome, friend.
Yes, yes. Ramondo cares about justice a great deal.
Ramondo,
You got like painkillers on you by any chance?
only the sweet painkiller of justice.
I kind of knew you were going to say that.
I got some
The-
benzos.
Really?
But basically what you guys are looking at is like a cliff, and then each cliff has a set of a ladder that goes down 4 levels, a ladder that goes down 3 levels, or a ladder that goes down 2. And you're not quite sure where they take you, but that's where we'll pick up kind of next Thursday.
Oh shit.
So you guys can pick going down super fast, or kind of take your time. And Orby just kind of looks at you guys and goes, "I don't feel so good, but there's some cool shit floating around here, but my bodyguards are out, so it's kind of up to you."
Can I tickle them?
You could totally tickle him.
Nice.
His little smoky orb face kind of just like explodes and like goes all the way around the orb and comes back and goes, "Don't."
Holy shit.
He got real serious.
If your bodyguards know that we're on the side of justice, they should let us pass.
Yeah, probably. I said
Yeah.
don't. Probably not.
Your bodyguards, yeah. Are they the arresting type of bodyguards or the murdering?
Is Shava still tickling him?
No.
Okay. Or Orby just kind of like his face kind of finally coagulates back to itself, and he goes, they're not really supposed to let anything down here, so they probably would just kill you, except for maybe Steven. He's not very good at his job. He's got allergies.
Which path is Stevens?
I'm pretty sleepy. And he kind of like looks at you, and it's clearly like a poor high school like fake sleep in a play.
Or
He's a little fucking guy, man.
That's important. I'm writing it in the general chat for
It's
reference.
a good thing to note. But yeah, with that, we'll stop for the night, and we'll pick up next Thursday. How's that sound, everybody?
Nice.
Well, welcome to
Alright.
session 0.
I thought I was gonna get killed by the Kraken in session 0.
We have a theme song. I feel like I should have a theme opening and closing.
It's the silliest thing, the silliest possible thing. But I'm working at a hospital, and we're pushing our cart, and like the tile goes to thump, to thump, to thump, and then like a certain section goes to thump, to thump, to thump, to thump, to thump, and I was like, that would make a killer intro.
Dope beat.
I
record it, yeah.
honestly might record it when I go to work tomorrow. But
Yeah, do it.
it was really cool.
Thump, thump.
Anyways,
I'll give it to my friends for
Deightnight.
audio processing. We'll do a
Nice.
thing. Like,
I like it. Before we
We'll
sign off,
workshop.
does anyone want to say anything to our super awesome viewers? Side note, chat, which was definitely someone that we don't know for sure, said a lot of things. Obviously, I look amazing. Don't kick people in the neck. And oh shit, yes, I am sipping whiskey. And then someone who definitely doesn't have the same last name as me commented on that very disrespectful dog that tried to open up my door.
oh,
I can feel the fame and accolades already.
I know it. I know that viewership only says 1, but I'm pretty sure it says 1 million. I think it's
this is
just,
like
you know,
daytime Emmy material. Like,
it really is.
Yeah, they only actually like tell you one once you breach the million number. They don't bother mentioning it before that.
Exactly. Anything you guys want to sign off by?
We're coming for you, Critical Role. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
Ooh.
We know you're live right now, but we're coming for you.
Ooh, look at you guys as sponsors.
Oh shit, that's right. They go live on Thursdays too, don't they?
They do.
Yep.
you know what? 2 people can go live on Thursdays. For
And you know-
D&D podcast. So there's no need to compete. It's a different game.
Exactly. And we're going to be done by the time they start normally, so whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. And they don't have Canadians. So
It's true.
Yeah, that's just how
a lack
confident
of
we are.
Canadians. For
We
sure.
are.
yeah,
We are.
that's what's gonna vault us to the top.
We are a tabletop rolling game that's crisscrossing the nations,
Yep.
looking for the next sensation.
And before we're done here, I'm gonna end it, Ian, only because I'm a total jackass. What's a nice little ending jingle? Give us your best right off the top of the head. Nice little date night ending the game jingle.
Deightnight! It's fucking Deightnight!
That's it. All right. Well, this is Deightnight.
That's all I had.
That was perfect, and I love it, and expect that again next time for sure. So thanks for joining us, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Night. Woo!
Whoa.